Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and he is my dear friend Erkka Korhonen, fantastic Finnish guitar player, producer, recording and mixing engineer extraordinaire. And like the heading says, we're going through Steve Vai's legendary presets from Eventide H3000 Harmonizer. This is Erkka's your personal device.
Yes.
So we're gonna go through them just to entertain ourselves and hopefully you also, because it's pretty wild. The signal chain is the we both have ESP custom shops. They need to pedal board, but there's nothing on. It just passes through to Marshall 9059 handwired plexi, which has a Hose mod, so it's a pretty gainy. That's what you heard. And then the clean sounds are coming from Soldano SLO 100's normal channel. Then the signal goes to Pro Tools, and the Eventide is patched to the Pro Tools, so the dry sound of the amps is always center, and those wicked effects are panned hard left, right, so it's basically a wet, dry, wet rig. And the balance is, it's quite hefty.
Yes.
Because we want to hear, and I think you want to hear also the effects, like how they are, where they are. And that preset, that was called
Heaven.
Heaven.
723.
Yeah.
And the manual says, play anything into this, it will sound good.
like my other good friend Peter, who said, yeah, if you buy good means shit.
Let's see.
I guess it's good. Depending on the context, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But it's wicked. Yeah, but that was Heaven, and without further longer ado, let's go pick another one.
Yes, let's dive into it. Let's go right into the beginning, because the presets on the unit, if you have a young enough unit, they were not on the first batches.
Mm-hmm.
I think that a couple of first revisions, they didn't have those
Okay.
presets. So when Steve got a hold of this, he created presets for his own use and probably for Eventide use as well. Used them on the albums Passion and Warfare and Whitesnake's Slip of the Tongue.
Mm-hmm.
So the presets are number 700 to 747
Okay.
on this unit. So we're gonna go through 48 insane and not so insane presets, and let's see what we find. So we dive right into the beginning.
Yeah.
The way to navigate through this is easily just to press program, and then either use the jog wheel or the keys. 700, and we have a preset called Air.
Air.
Yeah. Let's
Long,
now.
subtle echo, and it says CYHRA, which means distortion overdrive. Yes. So this is yours.
Yeah, I made some
notes.
Some notes earlier about what kind of sound would work, and so basically
it's mono delay.
Mono delay, yeah. Yes. This effect level, it's quite loud.
Yeah.
But if we switch to the clean tone, we get a nice. We can get the rhythmic effect.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this works really well for both, depending on the mix level, of course.
And it says stereo shift. I guess there's some maybe micro pitch shift.
Let's see. We can see it right here. There's no.
Okay.
You can have. Of course, you can fine tune it first. So
yeah.
Let's say if we want to have some sort of like a. We can go into the fine and maybe give it a 9-cent boost. Plus 9.
Yeah.
And then we can go to the, okay, it actually seems to do both left and right at the same time. So it's not a dual shift,
Yeah.
it's a single shift.
Yeah.
It's quite subtle.
Yeah.
Maybe on the distortion it will be a bit more evident. Let's
Yeah.
see
Let's
from
see.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it on? Yeah.
It's quite subtle.
Yeah, it's quite subtle
Yeah,
on this one.
Yeah.
But it will definitely not be that subtle all the time. so that's fairly simple.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you want to try out the next one?
Yes, 701 A Lydian sixths. Play solo lines using A Lydian.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. All right. So A Lydian. Let's see. Okay. So yeah. Well,
Obviously some sixth intervals there.
like yeah, I'm kind of speechless.
It's like the second preset of the punch, and it gets pretty insane right away. Yeah.
Okay. 702 A minor water well creates delayed harmonies in A minor.
Yeah. We're again in the diatonic shift algorithm, so now
Okay.
it follows the scale. I think that was one of the deal breakers with this unit was they created a harmonizer that follows a certain scale.
Yeah.
So when you play, in this case, A
Yeah.
minor, it gives you the notes from the same scale.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was very revolutionary at the time. So
By the way, what I actually played was actually A flat because my guitar is tuned half step down.
Oh, okay.
So if you wonder, but yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try this. You can have the next one. So 702
Yes.
water well.
702. And there's a small delay there.
There's a small delay.
Yeah, so the harmonizer is delayed. So
Yeah. So it's kind of.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn. This is noiseless. So
Thank you.
we can put it. So the next one is 703 A Mixo. I guess it's Mixolydian
Yes.
Air. The seventh and third. That's way back in the mix.
Okay.
Play A Mixolydian with overdriven sound.
Yes, I guess that's a bit more subtle then, hopefully. Well, I wouldn't call that way back in the mix.
I was just thinking that. Well, I guess to Steve that was way back.
Maybe it was. Let's see, Mixolydian, some melodies. Jeff Beck, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, next one. Angel hair.
Angel hair. Okay.
Ascending octave echoes. Distortion overdrive. Okay. Can we see actually the... Yes, the guitar is pretty... Yeah. So that's... Every once in a while the neck is in front, but... The name of this preset also could be Curly Angel Pubic Hair.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, it's actually funny. Think about Steve. Attitude Song has a place just like this that he plays all the octaves through the neck very quickly, but he made it manually at the time. But it's you can do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
I think. Okay, let's change the cable again. Your turn.
No, you can do this. This is too theoretical to me. Arpeggio with major, sixth, and fourth. Erkka is way better than me doing these things. I could probably fake it, but let's Erkka actually.
Then again, 705. Oh, this dual shift was basically just two fixed pitch shifts.
Okay.
Basically, totally same what scale I'm going to be playing. So
it's kind of.
Yeah, it feels like vomiting. The fun thing about it is that, as you know, certain guitars make you play a certain way. And it's the same thing with the effects.
Yeah.
You suddenly get inspired to start playing certain kind of things. You start toying around with the whammy and...
Woo! 706 is a arpeggiator, ascending arpeggiated echoes. I can do this.
Yeah.
Ascending arpeggiated. Okay. Let's see.
Again, dual shift, obviously. Yeah.
Woo!
Well, as in life, nothing can escape time. And it applies to this unit as well.
Yeah, okay. Which so far it's been fairly interesting.
Yeah.
The
least to say.
first one was just a long subtle echo that is actually usable in many contexts. These are more like, I mean, these are cool for, I think, just for weirdness.
Yeah.
Or then, well, I mean, Steve Vai is his playing is kind of weird in a really good way. So, but I think these effects are probably over my pay grade to do anything musically meaningful. But you never know. I mean, it's sure it is fun.
And the thing is that one starts to think which effects are actually the one that he used and which are ones that he created to showcase the unit and its capabilities. Because maybe he was supposed to do a certain number of these presets just to make a price point or like a selling point to the unit. because if he used 5, 10 on the albums, then that wouldn't really cut if you want to sell the product. Now it has Steve Vai's presets. So it probably had to have. Of course, we'll never know. But
maybe he was just having fun, and he's like laughing with himself, like, "Oh, bam! What people are trying to figure this out." Okay, so next one is 707, which is a
Bell Echo.
Bell Echoes, slap echoes, first upper fifth, then unshifted.
Actually cool.
Yeah,
because
actually
it doesn't jump.
It doesn't jump.
It goes up a fifth and then it comes back down.
Yeah, like.
And when you adjust the delay times, then you could basically apply this on single note riffs on low strings. Basically pretty handy in a way, because it can make you think musically. So you could actually get an inspiration from the unit to write something different using these presets. I think that this is pretty nice.
This is okay, your turn. So now it's a 707, I think.
We go 708.
708, big and long dual digiplex, doubling on the left, a long delay on the right. Ooh, this at least sounds interesting. Let's hear how it sounds.
I was still in the old presets. Okay, let's see.
That's pretty similar.
Okay. Is there a splash of reverb there, is there?
Maybe not.
Okay, I was thinking about these presets when I was doing the research. He has a lot of presets where there's one effect hard pan left and one hard pan right. And one idea that came to my mind was that maybe he was using these on his live rig, because at the time the processing power wasn't what it is today. You know, now we have axe effects, you can basically do anything with it. But it was a lot, you know, a lot more, you know, how should I say, diminished back then. You didn't have it. So maybe he used this unit on some sounds as a dual mono. Having, you know, one effect in one loop, one in another. That's the only reason I could find to use something like this. He had a mixer on his live rack. So he could have these different effects happening at the same time. So he could, you know, use it as a dual mono unit.
Basically what we are now doing inside the Pro Tools. Pro Tools. So like I said in the beginning, the dry signal is center, and then you know, the sends go to this, and this goes back to the audio interface, back to Pro Tools, and it's hard pan left, right. So it's like
For example, if he had a looper, he would have like sends, individual sends to both of the sides left and right, and then if he needed, for example, only the delay, he could mute the left. Program it like for that preset to mute to the left and just use the right side and have it panned center. Maybe. You know, who knows?
Who knows? Okay, well that's actually
Fairly basic.
Fairly basic.
And I think that the H3000 is very underrated with its delays and reverbs. It has very good delays and reverbs, but the thing was that it was so much different from the lexicons and the other units because of the diatonic pitch shift and all of the strange, crazy stuff. So people kind of overlooked the delays and reverbs.
I have to say, I have overlooked it as well. I mean, I have the Eventide plugin of this, and there's a bunch of these original presets, but I had basically only used the micro pitch shift preset, and I haven't really even dug into, because I have my lexicon, you know, reverbs and delays, some hardware, and then as a plugin, so that's what I've been kind of using. But maybe after this one, I need to dive deeper to the plugin, because the plugin doesn't have these TY presets, but it has the stock presets. Okay, what do we have next?
709, Big Room Chorus. Okay, this is a swept comms algorithm. Big chorus room sound. Now we go to the clean tone. We can actually try it with distortion as well, but let's try clean first.
Yeah.
So we go into let's see.
And the amp is again, it's the Solano normal channel. Oh, quite heavy chorus.
Very good sounding.
Yeah.
Very good sounding preset. Let's try the distortion.
Yes.
Okay.
And while Erkka is changing, I just realized I forgot to say what the cabinets we're using, because I know that somebody's gonna ask. So it's a Marshall JSM 800 lead cabinet from mid 80s with a Celestin T75s. That's what we're using. Royer 121 and Shure SN57.
Okay, here we go. Fairly subtle.
Very subtle.
Nice sounding reverb. It doesn't really mush up the sound.
It's kind of like, to me it sounds like a setting you will leave on.
Yeah.
Just to get a dimension.
Works on rhythm tones.
Yeah,
as well.
works on rhythm. It doesn't get in the way.
Yeah.
Also because it's wet, dry, wet. But it's really nice. This kind of creates a space, ambient and a little bit rhythmic. And you know, in a band context, drums and bass, you probably wouldn't even hear that delay. It would just give the sense of exactly. You know, nicer to play.
Very usable.
Yeah, very usable. Very usable.
Okay, let's switch the cable again.
Okay, what do I have now?
You have what you have coming up is a something from the reverse shift algorithm. It's called Big Ground number 710.
And you have written there a killer atonal effect.
A total effect, yes.
Woohoo! Yeah, it's
the good thing with that. You don't have to tune your guitar when you play through that preset,
because it makes everything sound out of tune anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really. Probably if your guitar would be completely out of tune, it could actually make it sound like it's in tune. Okay. Next one.
Next.
711 Big Light Echo
Yeah.
Psychedelic Reverse Shift
Effect.
You may see the light. Okay,
Yes.
let's see if I
Let's
see
see.
the light. Whoa! Whoop! There's. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there's
reverse.
backward stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, whoa.
Well, it is reverse shift. The
Yeah.
algorithm there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
At that time, backwards effects were really nasty to do because if you wanted to do that, because everybody was recording the tape,
yeah,
still,
true.
if you wanted to do that, you had to, flip the tape around and do all of that stuff and then align it and
Yeah.
record it. So it's very easy these days in Pro Tools. You just use the plugin
Yeah.
to reverse things. So-
Okay, can I have one more? Then it's your turn. So now it's 712 Bounce Verb Ultra Tap, a boingy reverb that's perfect for adding a real crunch to overdriven guitar. Okay.
Okay.
That's like a
Metallic roar.
metallic rule.
Yeah. It's actually funny because in a dense mix,
It could.
that would bring
Yeah.
probably bring some the guitar a bit to the front and
Yeah.
give it some edge and some character.
I'm not really sure if that riff goes like that, but okay, that's pretty.
I think it's pretty cool because
Cool.
I myself come from the school with rhythm guitars that I don't really like to add anything into the crunch rhythm guitar, but sometimes effects like this
Yeah.
are pretty handy
Yeah.
in giving you some character
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something different.
All right, so that was part one. Check out from the links in the description below part 2, part 3, part 4. If they are not there, then they are not being published yet, but they will be. So, hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this as much as me and Erkka. And check out part 2, 3, maybe even 4. All right, take care. Bye.
See ya!
See ya.